Hello, Precious Osikha here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, this is another episode of the story series, and of course, in this video, we are going to be looking at another prompt. Now, the very unique thing about this video is a combination of all the themes in one. Yes, shocking, right? Anyway, that is what we are going to be doing today. We are going to be seeing the different themes, okay, in just this particular video. So from Team Shoinka, Team Adiche, Team Ata, Team Okri, we are going to see all the stories combined in this particular video. So you are in for a swear ride. All right, now if you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for coming back here to watch my videos all the time. I really appreciate you. And if you are new to my channel, you are very much welcome. So please enjoy yourself, enjoy the videos on my channel, and do not forget to subscribe. Yes, thank you. So I gave them a prompt, and the prompt says inspired by the iconic image. Okay, you can see that image on the screen right now. Okay, that image is a scene from Extraordinary. Okay, now inspired by this iconic image, write a 20-word story. It could be their reactions, dialogue, or just anything, as long as it best describes the given scene or that image. Okay, and the female character, I mentioned that the female character must be named. Okay, so that is what was given to them, and yes, they have been able to put in their works together. So you are going to see them on the screen, okay, from all the different teams. You're going to see all of them on the screen. All right, yes, very, very important. So you're going to see them on the screen, and I want to hear from you what you think about the stories. You're very free to drop your thoughts, and of course, you need to tell me. Who exactly is the person, or who exactly that story you feel yes best describes this particular prompt, or you feel that this person has really done justice to the prompt that has been given. So you can take a good look at them on the screen. You are very free to express your thoughts. However, please, you need to be constructive enough. Okay, it's not just enough to just drop any comments. However, you have to be very constructive with your opinions. Okay, now while you are taking a look at these prompts that have been displayed, or rather the stories that have been displayed, well, I would just refresh your mind a bit. So we started this whole story series, I think in July, and here we are in October, so we are gradually coming to an end. And again, I called for opportunities for those who were interested, and as a few people actually showed up, which is also good. So if you missed the other episodes, please go to the story series playlist. Okay, go there and watch the other episodes. And the beautiful thing is, I really did a lot of teachings in those particular videos. How to write flash fiction, okay, how to write short stories, the way you have to approach your stories in delivering short stories, especially for a contest. Okay, all right, so I've made a whole lot of videos in regards to that, and I explained a whole lot, and have been giving my own constructive criticisms and opinions about their works right from time. Amazing, isn't it? Okay, now another thing again is I made a couple of videos to actually help story writers, especially for those who do not really understand the elements of a story, as well as the best hacks they can actually use, okay, and then how to beat procrastination. And of course, I also made videos in regards to character types, and of course, for them to understand their genres. Not everybody can actually understand that, so just go there, enjoy yourself. You can check the story series playlist, and of course you can check the creative writing playlist. So this is it, the stories you have seen displayed, okay, on the screen. Now I want to go further to just speak a little about when it comes to writing, okay, writing for competitions. All right, so if you are in a competition like this, okay, like this, something like this, where you probably will be giving prompts, okay, there are actually some competitions like that on social media platforms where the organizers would actually, gather writers and they'll be giving prompts, okay, from time to time to write about. Yes, they are. You can, do a little research about that. Okay, so if you are in the kind of competition like this, and of course, you are going to be writing, different prompts, right? These you need to, first of all, there are key things you must understand when it comes to that angle. Okay, the very first thing you must understand is understand the nature of the prompt that you are giving. So from the genre of that particular prompt, depending on what you're giving, okay, to the particular prompt itself, what you are asked to do, you need to understand it. All right, you need to understand it. Now that way you'll be able to deliver and know what to write. Yes, you'll be able to know what to write and of course to deliver. So you need to understand it very, very well. Okay, that's the key thing. That's the very first thing. If you're able to understand it, then every other thing is going to go on smoothly for you. And also the next thing is, as writers, you must be ready to read wide. I noticed that some writers, when they are asked to write on a particular prompt, or they're given a theme or a topic, to write on, they just tend to rush and write. They fail to make a research. They fail to read works that are similar to what they have been asked to write about. So I don't really know why it's like that in some cases, but ordinarily you're supposed to read. Okay, this way it's also going to help you boost your imagination. It's also going to help you, okay, prepare your mind ahead for what's in that particular theme or prompt or topic you are to write on. Yes, so you need to learn how to read works similar to what you have been asked to write about. Very important. Okay, and that's the one again I want to talk about is while you are writing, I kind of noticed that some writers, they tend to just write without having to infuse certain emotions that they need to infuse on that particular work. So I would actually advise that as a writer, when you are writing, especially probably when you are done with your first and second draft, you try to read it again. Read it from the angle of, is this really expressing the thoughts of your characters? Okay, is this really expressing the thoughts of your characters? Are you really passing the right message to your audience? Okay, because somebody can read a particular statement and will not really understand that statement. Maybe because you didn't use the right words, you didn't infuse the right emotions, So you need to check all of these things out. Okay, it's not just about writing and then you go submit. These things are very important. You need to check them out. Okay, now another thing again, I actually noticed is as writers, you do not have to edit your work while you are writing. I noticed that some writers, when they just write, let's say the very first 2-3 lines, the next thing they are saying is, oh, it's not good, it's not good, it's not good. They begin to erase it and all of that. So it's not done. The thing is, just let it flow for the first time. Okay, that is why we have it as a first draft. Okay, so let it flow for the very first time, and after that you can now decide that, okay, you want to start editing. So at least for that very first time, let it flow, because the moment you start editing while you are writing, okay, in fact you are really going to get distracted. You may not be able to continue that story, and that is not it. That's not what you want, right? So you need to work on that. Okay, yes. Now another thing again I want to talk about is compelling characters. See, no matter how it is, no matter how, even if you're told to just write about one character, okay, or 2 characters or 3 characters, you just need to try to make it compelling enough. Yes, the truth is the characters are the people that drive the story. The characters drive the story. So if those characters are not compelling enough, then your readers may not be able to invest their time on those characters. Now that is a trick to storytelling. So yes, a very big trick. Your characters is a key factor. See, no matter how good that story is, if those characters are not compelling, there's really nothing about them. Your readers will, they will have no reason why they need to continue reading this work. It's the truth. So you need to ensure that your characters are compelling enough. So give them a lot. Now, when I mean a lot, I simply mean give them habits, give them a name, okay, if possible. Depending on the kind of story you're writing, okay. But it's also very good to give them a name if you can, okay. Yeah, very very positive, very very important. Give them nationality, and just give them features, just the way you are. You have a name, you have body features, you have those things. So please give them to your characters, okay. Please do give them to your characters. Yes. So then, well, so I want to really hear your thoughts about the stories. Very important. And yes, you are very free to watch this video over and over again, and you are free to invite your friends and families to come over here to watch the videos. Yes, the more you do that, you are actually encouraging these writers. At the same time, you are also encouraging me too. So please do well to watch the videos and drop your opinions very much.